Alive or whatever. Hey, look,
There you go.
all right.
Salutations.
You are not Penny
Hello.
or Baymax. So, what do we speak of?
Well, first you gotta say hi.
I already did. You got the wave.
Oh. We have to say it.
You just did too, so fuck off. Anyway,
What's up, everybody?
so our game, we're kicking ass.
Oh yeah.
Then we got interrupted.
I'm definitely behind, but I blame work.
Well, you know, when I have nothing else better to do.
No better way to kill time than playing video games.
Well, that, in between mowing and raining and car stuff. And
being artsy fartsy.
yeah. Either way.
Speaking of artsy fartsy,
Oh,
it can move. It can rotate.
yeah. Just so Zach will shut up about it. It's straight.
Ish.
Well, fat don't count. So,
Yeah, mostly healed. Like
about 90, 92%. Like, we already got a viewer. Yeah, watch your phone. I bet you I know who it is.
all right. I've got it on quiet. So.
Ding Dong here got a new phone.
Yeah.
You got one just like mine.
Old one was crapping out.
Well, there's his old one. Galaxy S7. It treated him good for 3 years.
3 years.
Treated him good for 3 years, and then it finally started to crap out. Yeah.
Hey, no fun with the batteries dying on a charge.
Now he's got a phone like mine. It's these OnePlus 16,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh, they're good, cheap little phones. Well, I say cheap, I mean affordable.
well, they're affordable. They're
Cheaper than an iPhone.
oh god, you're not
More
kidding.
reliable than an iPhone.
Battery life is insane. Well, hell, 94% has been on the charger for 8 hours. And I've been playing with it a little bit, so
I've been on YouTube for hours, and it's like, oh, yeah, I lost 20%. I mean, hours.
oh no.
Well, you know, but they don't know.
These have a 3,300 milliamp battery in them. Normal S7, I think, is 1,700 milliamp. Plus, you know, the ROM and the RAM in them.
Yeah. Super quick charger.
Well, I mean, these have a quick charge system too.
Right.
But the S7, well, hell, why don't we just open it up and find out? Still got charge to it.
For now.
Galaxy S7. Give it 5 minutes, some bitch will die. Thank God I got a charger right there. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's a Type-C. It's here somewhere.
Oh, that's somewhere attached to your PlayStation.
No, it's attached to the charger light thing.
This one.
Yeah, it is. But no, these have a 3,300 milliamp battery in them, 8 gigs of RAM, 3 gigahertz processor, octa-core processor at that. 4K screen. I mean, it's nice. We love it.
So, in layman's terms, you go fast, you process fast, it look good.
You're not supposed to hit your balls on camera, dude.
There. Oh, they can't see shit.
I'm just looking up the specs on this thing.
Speaking of shit, slowly expanding the anime collection.
Yeah? Oh, God.
Season 1 of Code Geass.
Yeah, Code Geass.
What's the one I got here?
It's on the bottom. That's over there.
Right
Right before Charlie.
Yes.
No, this thing hasn't been on for 5 minutes yet. It's
Um,
yeah, it's one with the bubbles.
how am I you right?
There you go. What he said. So yeah, we're
We're not sponsored, but definitely is a good place to go get anime, especially this weekend because
yeah, they're having a buy one get one 50% off sale new anime.
Yep.
So if you want good choice of anime, go in there.
especially when the new stuff is going about $60 a pop. Might as well spend 90 and get two.
Fucking shit you gotta deal with. Just to get a phone to work. I reset his old phone. This motherfucker's going through 50,000 things at once.
Like, oh, that's a little. No, he says yes, the viewers are. Hi, Zach. Thank you for the like.
Do you like it? Oh, hey, look at that.
I would like your face.
Says him.
That's what I'm doing anytime somebody goes like and go lick your face.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a 3,000 mAh battery. Holy shit.
Well, the battery just does because, internal battery.
Well, so are these. You son of a bitch. Shut up.
Developers, bring back the external.
No, they were designers. Developers are those does it Android.
Injury makers.
No.
External batteries, please.
Samsung. Phone makers, period.
I miss it.
Shit. Yeah. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It's already down 5% of battery.
Let's see what else we got new going on.
At a con in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It would be Conquest.
Yes.
It is a sci-fi general interest convention,
Science fiction and fantasy.
which we're normally anime people, but this one apparently a friend of ours has been to it, and he says a lot of anime people go to it.
Very
And
welcoming.
there's a lot of anime vendors there, so we're gonna go basically to check it out.
What's going on? So, got to get loot.
Good. Right, this one's getting on already.
Well, thankfully, it appeals to not just to anime, but you're more sci-fi. And then I'm more fantasy, so it works out for us both.
Yeah. So Conquest is coming up in a couple weeks. And then after that, because they are skipping Sawsum this year,
Well, they already skipped it.
well, no.
Oh, no, that's only May.
Yeah. Con we're going to after that is the 21 Plus Con that we go to. We mentioned quite often, which would be Contra. But yeah, it's a 21 plus only, so.
Yeah.
And it's more just a giant nerd bash. So this is pretty cool. Then the one after that would be NakaCon. And then SawesomeCon is scheduled for next year because of monetary situations. And we do have confirmation from the con chair or the con head,
Yes.
that it is coming back. This year they had to take a hiatus because of money issues.
Right. They said they want to try and get us the biggest and best that they can do, the better guests they can get and all that.
Instead of, repeats of the same people over and over again. It does get a little tedious and old.
They want to do something big for their 5th year.
Well, in the 4 years that it's been going, which we've been going for 4 years since it started, the same people have been there again and again and again and again. And 2, 3 years, it's okay, but 4 years of the same people, It's a little, it's a little old.
But that's also the example of a small con quickly grown.
Yeah. So what they're trying to do is get better people. Mainly, they're wanting to get higher end people because what was it, a couple years ago? He met somebody that was a voice actor in Power Rangers.
Yes, he was the voice actor for Lord Zed from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
And there was a guy from Rooster Teeth there last year, which he is no longer there.
Well, they also brought the voice of the dad from Full Metal Alchemist.
Right. So,
I know I talked to Mike just last year. He's wanting to grab a few, I won't say names just in case, but he's wanting to grab some YouTubers and
That'd be
promote
cool.
them.
That'd be cool. I mean, big name YouTubers are really hard to come by.
Right.
But hey, if they're willing to do it, great. Let's see. From NakaCon, we'll go back to our previous con that we just went to. We got a pretty good haul from that. We're not going to jump into complete detail, but that's one of them.
Posters were bought, figures were bought, and t-shirts.
Yeah, this isn't one of them.
I say neither one of these.
Yeah, these are from, well, this one's from FYE. That one I think is Hot Topic.
Yeah, online exclusive.
So, you see a bunch of figurines behind his giant head, right? And that shelf there, a lot of those came from NakaCon.
There we go.
Some of these came from NakaCon. Shit, there's some at the top shelf there. That's there from NakaCon. Stickers. I think I've got two of them. Two loose ones laying here. Yep, right there.
Right, should be right about.
Yep. And we got a few sticker packs, but those are on this computer, and I think there's some on the big laptop as well.
Possibly.
We did run a panel at NakaCon 2, and it went great. Had a really good turnout.
Well, we have learned lessons.
Don't use their shit.
Especially microphones. And you got to keep the microphone to be heard. Not so fun.
Here we go. All right.
Yeah, you got a few from there. These two.
Yeah, those two only.
Yeah, the rest were from other cons.
So these square ones here, like these, are from Kansas City Japan Festival. This one was a Hot Topic. These are NakaCon.
Thanks.
This one came from Ruby Ranger.
Yes. Always try to support your local artists.
We always do that because I am an artist, and nothing is better than seeing your stuff on somebody else's things.
Yeah. Their faces just light up. And say,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to do this. Right? Oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, yeah.
I just see some of them on the cart back there.
You did your video from their point of view.
Oh, yeah. We'll go in depth.
Basically, like from what you really be seeing is Ancient Magus Pride and Haganai.
Well, these are Haganai. Those are Ancient Magus Pride.
So we're not fans at all.
No, not at all.
Yep. It's just the cosplayers of that same show.
Wait.
Both.
So, we did get to meet a really good voice actress.
Yeah.
She did Kana from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and Senna from Haganai. There's another one. I forgot.
I can't remember her name, but she's the little ninja girl from Log Horizon.
Kitsuki.
Yeah, that's it. Kitsuki. Of course,
So-
we are talking about Jade Saxon.
Yeah.
Very nice lady.
We showed up with a Senna figurine, and we thought she was going to fangirl. It was funnier.
Thought she did fangirl.
Oh, yeah, it was funnier now. Let's come a little closer. Just trying in the shadows.
There we go.
There we go. But yeah, she went nuts and she did sign it.
Yes, she did. He's gonna go get it.
Yeah, and then she signed the base
Oh,
for
let me
me.
see if I can get rid of that glare for you. There we go.
There we go, yeah.
It's kind of cool. Usually what she does, she'll sign the character's name, and then
right there. It says Senna, and then her name there. So, I got a poster over here of Kana, and she's put on there to Scott and it says Kana, and she's signed her name on it. It's pretty cool.
yeah. Then she did the same for me for my thing. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, we did get another. I don't know if you could stream from it or not. We got another gaming console. Zach knows.
Yeah.
We got a Switch. I don't know if we could stream from it or not, but I know that it does not have a camera.
No,
Well, I probably have to get a camera for it.
that or consult the almighty Google and see what it says about how to do so.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard.
I don't need this.
But of course, we got to deal with Nintendo. So.
It is, yeah, it is.
No, there is a guy I've seen. He does stream from his Switch sometimes. I think he uses a computer setup. Which you've got a computer right there.
Well, the three of them.
Yeah.
One there, one back there. And then, Pi.
Hi.
So,
Should we tell him about our newest project we plan on trying to do over time? That's the pie.
oh, you can't.
So, any Overwatch fans may know that GameStop sells little lamps.
Well, there's one right there.
Yep.
Grab it.
I think that's the complete one.
That is the full, complete one. And it does work.
This is the working one. So we can get the light up.
That one does light up.
It's what's his name?
Snowball.
Yeah, Snowball.
We're not Overwatch nerds at all.
So what we plan on doing is taking another one apart.
Oh, we already got
Which
taken apart.
we're already in the middle of, and then configuring and programming a small Pi and a display to do eyes and facial features.
I am sorry.
This one's making explosions.
Ooh, and it's not pleasant either. That's pretty nasty. But no, he is right. It's gross, isn't it?
Yeah. Try to be subtle here.
It's like light a candle. Light a candle? I can do that. But anyway, I'm going to program one of those little lights. I'm going to actually do all the cutouts and everything. We're going to find a little screen for it, and we're going to make one actually work.
Right.
If I can put a little soundboard in it, I'm going to, and it'll actually talk in its little computer robotic voice too.
Right.
But we already have the stuff for it. We just gotta put it together.
Yep.
And it's gonna be cool. Hopefully.
You're badass.
Hopefully my ass. It better be cool. Some is already starting to cost money.
Yeah, 13 months.
Yeah, plus the pie.
I mean, we would have got the Pi either way.
You're not wrong. Either way.
Yeah, that's great Pi.
Yeah, we got the one I showed has a 7-inch screen. It's a B plus. It's a mod. It's a Pi 3 B plus. The one we got is the Pi 3 B plus A. Is it the same
It's
one?
the same.
I thought it was the same. No. What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Because I did a switch on you, and you're like, we're going to get this one. I'm like, no, we're going to get this one instead. They can clear the box away.
Nope, right here. Raspberry Pi 3, Model B Plus. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong.
Micro Center is friend.
But yeah, he figured out how simple these little lamps are.
Mhm.
Which I can grab it.
One would think there's a big string of lights and all that. No, it is simple.
Mine obviously goes like this. Very cute. You crack it open. There's an LED bar right here. There's a light here and one there. And then it's ran off of the circuit board there. And of course the light bar is a circuit board, but it does still work, but not for long. Because I'm gonna rip it apart. This is the part we're gonna put the Raspberry Pi in. The Raspberry Pi is actually gonna be mounted in the base here, that's what I'm planning on. So the USB ports will come out the side here or something like that. And there will be a screen mounted right here that'll have the little eyes in it, which is going to be cool. You should be able to run Raspbian in it as well, which is the Raspberry Pi operating system. For those who don't know, and it will, you'll be able to, activate it, and it'll do its thing. So yay!
The only hard part is going to be really just programming the screen and all that.
That's easy. I got
That's
that
what I
one
said.
to work.
That's going to be the
I
hard
got the
thing.
big one to work. So
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, I was looking for a vape. There it is. It was one of them.
Vape is good and stuff. Especially when it's got LEDs on it.
Let's switch colors.
Pretty, shiny.
You're just jealous because yours don't do it.
Zach says, how do we feel about the Final Fantasy VII Remake?
You should keep it original.
Have you seen the trailer, though?
Don't care. Final Fantasy VII is what made the entire series what it is today.
I've never been a big fan of Final Fantasy.
I have the original on the big computer.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just download it. Honestly, they should have kept it the way it was because it was perfect the way it was. What I have seen from it, I do like. I mean, it looks really pretty.
Yeah, I've only seen Cloud's face, and it was nice. So it's the only opinion I got. Kind of excited to see what Sephiroth looks like.
Well, here, I'll just pull it up.
The whole thing, I like the music. So if they redo the music, hopefully they don't screw it up.
Well, here's the trailer.
But
Live action, we have never seen this, so.
yeah.
And it's playing off of my phone, so.
Oh, there's Cloud.
Have fun.
I'm here for you to help take the load off your shoulders. So, what's our next move, boss? That's easy enough.
Are you okay?
Fine.
Looks like they took a lot of inspiration from 15.
Mm-hmm.
Here, this is for you.
Flower?
All right, I can dig it. It looks.
I saw a bot that reminded me of Nier Automata.
A little bit, yeah.
Prepare to see the planet suffer. Cloud.
That had to be ear piercing on this.
Sorry. Okay, that looked cool.
It does look cool, but my opinion still stands.
Would I play it?
I give it a shot.
Yeah.
I give it a shot because I am a sucker for the original. The original was perfect, just the way it was.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have touched it.
But I think they just want to try to get some respect of making it as beautiful as they can now.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but it's still, if you take away from the original gameplay, that's just wrong. And it looks like they're taking away from the original gameplay.
Hopefully they keep the story the same.
And it wouldn't be the same if they didn't. or if they did,
Of course, a spoiler I know is people are mistake. Shish kebabs.
It took
That is the only thing I know about it. Cloud's got a big sword and shish kebabs. Oh, and Cactor.
Cactuars are all in all of them. Really,
That would not.
you need to know.
I don't think Cactor was in 15.
They've been in them to the very first.
Just give me chocobos. I like chocobos.
Chocobos will be in it to the full thing too. But either way,
So there's your answer, Zach. Well, that is how we feel. Sorry, I got it on silent, so I'll have to check it periodically.
put it on vibrate. Yeah, I'll do that. Put it on vibrate. That way,
So, if anyone ever has questions, chat is always there, and we are always looking at chat.
on this side of the screen, there's a chat window. And you do not need an actual YouTube account to comment on a video.
Okay, so
No, you don't. All you have to have is a Gmail account and
yeah,
access to YouTube. That's all you need. And it's right there. We can see it. So I did do the research. Don't do it.
yeah.
Somebody.
Cough, cough, Zach, cough, cough.
That
Makes it easier on everybody.
way we can see it. If I don't see it, he sees it. If he don't see it, I see it. So it's right there. We can't miss it. But back to the task at hand. Shit. I forgot. Oh yeah, not the con.
Oh, okay.
I was speaking
I was
about
gonna go something else, but yeah, go ahead.
But I was in my brace for the whole thing. Standing in line was torture, especially when you couldn't do this without somebody slamming into you. So I had to stand off to the side while he stood in line.
Unfortunately, we did have a close call that possibly breaking again because somebody
decided to line jump.
Yeah.
And slammed right into me. Went like that, or no, I had my hand like this.
Yeah, you hear him like that. Her body just
And she kind of went like that, and I mean, oh god, it hurt so bad.
I was expecting this one to hit the floor.
I almost hit her, and I saw it was a younger girl, and I am so sorry. And I'm like, dude, just watch where you're going. Thank God that brace was on there good tight, or it would have snapped again. But I was already on a good road to recovery for that. So
yeah, thankful.
Plus side is I have been putting a little bit of pressure on it, and it's not hurt.
Good.
So, but other than that, NakaCon was pretty good this year. Last year was kind of iffy. We were debating on whether to not go. Then we found out Jade Saxton was going to be there, and we were kind of like, oh, okay.
Hoping for better panels next year.
Well, I'm hoping to get another panel approved next year. Worst comes to worst, I'd probably put out 2 next year. I think we can handle 2 because we were looking for things to do. As soon as the vendor hall closes, it's kind of like, what do we do until the panels start? Or what do we do until the rave starts? The rave is called a dance party there. But either way, it's a freaking rave. It's a lot of EDM music. It's a lot of flashy lights and fog machines, which I cannot be around.
I dig it.
He likes it, and I just kind of hang around.
Of course, you can hear it probably in a good radius outside the event center.
And then panels are kind of my thing, so I plan and try to get things approved for panels. So we're kind of I'm going to try for 2 this coming year. We'll see what happens. Because what I understand, other than people not being able to hear, we're
I thought we were pretty good.
yeah, we were. I was told it worked over pretty good. So we really want to go back for at least 2 this year. We are not putting in for anything for Conquest because the paneling is already closed. That we really don't have anything planned.
Yeah, that we're just scouting down.
Contra, we're gonna go to the meeting. There's always a meeting in June, and I will talk to them about panels as well.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well last time.
Oh yeah, we had for the horror panel we had 5 seats left, and for the Vocaloid panel actually did really good too, which was mind-boggling.
That's with a quarter of the normal attendees couldn't show up.
Yeah.
Weather was wacky and life happens.
Yeah, they were talking snow and stuff like that, but everybody said, they were really nice about it. And they were like, hey, it went over really well and we liked it. And we hope you come back and do it again. And cool. But there was one thing that kind of got me discouraged, which was we called it the anime dance party.
Yeah, but that was a miscommunication.
That was a
too.
huge miscommunication, and we didn't do very well on that one. People were complaining, so I just shut it down. If I want to do it again this year, I will just do audio, and we'll just run it through like the internet radio or something.
We'll just play DJ.
Yeah, we'll just play it through, play like dubstep or something like that, because they were kind of digging the dubstep stuff. So,
what other future stuff we got planned? We got cosplays in the work.
for at least NakaCon next year, we are wanting to do a cosplay from A Silent Voice.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to grab, I'll grab it.
You got it.
I know exactly what's happening.
In a nutshell, without any spoilers, Silent Voice is about the struggle of a girl,
A deaf girl.
yeah, who suffers a disability of being deaf, and her bully.
There's stickers on here. I can't stand it. Anyway, we're going to be doing. I got it. Her and him.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am legally deaf, I will be playing the deaf girl.
Yeah.
That and I have no qualms wearing around in a skirt because it feels good.
They will be playing the childhood bully.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing that. There's another one in the works. Yes, Zach, we hear you.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
What's he doing?
Disney and Star Wars.
No.
Though, while we're on the topic of movies, the next movie that we will be trying to go see,
Detective Pikachu.
hell yeah.
We got that on.
So far, I've heard amazing. Critics are just,
They're raving.
critics are meh, but the crowd is just going bananas over it.
Going nuts.
So, look forward to seeing that, and we might put a word or two of going hell yeah or meh, but I'm expecting hell yeahs.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. In one of the trailers, he says hell at least once. I want to hear Pikachu say shit one time.
I want to hear him say fuck.
That's funny as hell. But no.
I mean, by rules, you can say fuck once in a PG-13 movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what rating it is, but
I'm going to find out.
I want to see that too. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I mean, I think it just came out this weekend. So, that's going to be packed. Words everywhere.
IMDb rated at 7.1 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 64% and Metacritic at 52. To hell with them. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And it is PG.
PG. So we're not gonna hear any fucks. Maybe a shit.
Shit you can say in PG, from what I understand.
I mean, you can say shit on TV.
Fuckers. And we're not paid for any of this shit, so that's why we're cussing like a sailor.
I mean, hell, that's why the name's titled, shenanigans and bullshit.
Bullshit. Oh yeah, we do have one coming up as well for NocCon. And it is yours is about 80% complete. Mine is 99% complete.
You need a wig. You need shoes.
Thank you. We are doing K-On! I am going to be cosplaying Mio Akiyama.
We'll be playing Ritsu.
Wait a minute. Her. Right there. I will be doing Mio Akiyama. He will be redoing Ritsu Tainaka. Bassist and drummer.
Yeah. It's a little anime about a small music club at a school.
Yep.
They call it the Light Music Club.
Yeah, their club advisor is a death metal girl.
Who used to be in the old Light Music Club.
Sawa-chan. She was death metal from hell, man. Like all of her lyrics said something about death and die.
Right. So it's a good little funny anime if you check it out, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. And you can find it pretty much anywhere. So, more cosplays we're looking into.
We've got a few secret ones.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I don't have anything now. Oh. That secret one.
Yes.
That will not be revealed until after the cons next year.
Yes. One of them's already done. We have everything for it. We're just waiting to get
The second character to
the
get done.
second character to be completed, because this one may require contacts because of the dragon eyes. There's nothing there. It could be 50 different anime. Fuck you.
I think I heard a buzz.
What's he saying now?
It was something else we'll talk about later. It wasn't Zach. He said Pikachu does have a sequel in works, so that's good.
That's what I keep hearing.
Give me more Wild Runners. I'm happy with that.
Yes. There's that one. There's that one, which that one's been in the talks for a while. We have been talking about cosplaying Sword Art Online. He wants to cosplay Klein or Agile.
Yep.
Which you'd be better as a Klein. And I already do one, but I want to do another one to see if I can actually pull it off.
Right.
What I currently cosplay is Sinon. You can see it. There you go, right there. I do that. I do her, but I want to see if I can cosplay Asuna. Nope.
That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Where?
In the bathroom.
Oh, fuck a duck. There it is. Okay, yeah, there. In the shitter. Oops. Or like the roof.
No, that was Heine. My bad. That was Heine.
I can't see it there. Hold on a second, see if I can shine some light on the subject. Right there. There you go. Awesome. So, talking about that one. Another one we're talking about is Ruby.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to do Professor
Oobleck.
Oobleck. I currently have a Blake cosplay, but it's lesser known. But Ruby Rose is one I want to try
Right.
because
And
long hair and me don't get along too well.
that's basically the one we're going to be trying to work on.
That and New Game, but that's another one we're kind of on the fence about.
Right. That might be a future project. We want to know this happens. Awesome. If not, yeah.
Now, I would like to see this one. This one as Connor
Oh,
from Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
I want to see that happen.
well, we've also talked about doing,
Kara as well.
well, not
Or
that.
Marcus.
Another game. Borderlands try one at some point.
Oh yeah.
Which they actually just released the character outfits for the new game. That way people can cosplay it.
Nice. But us and a friend, we have spoken about it. I forgot who you said, either Brick or
I will probably be going as Claptrap.
Funny as hell.
This one
Or
will probably most likely be Gage.
Gibbs or Tina.
And then our friend is probably,
Ellie.
yeah, who is Scooter's sister from Catch a Ride.
Catch a ride! Or better yet, you ought to flip your sound on just once.
Zoe says it should be Hank.
Oh my
So does that
god.
make you Connor?
No. No.
There we go. So I get a message again. We'll hear what my little magical.
Text him. Zach.
You got my permission.
Text him. Do it.
Give him a minute.
Do it.
Remember, there's a lag.
Don't care. Do it.
But,
Is it turned up loud?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You're being loud as fuck. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but maybe in Hank, that'd be cool.
No. 'Cause I am not cosplaying Connor. I don't like him. You like him.
I do like Connor. Connor's cool. Connor's his own little badass.
You say so.
Hey, I'm not the one who's one of their favorite characters.
Not my fault. There's no hints.
Welcome to Detroit Become Human, which hopefully I'd love to see a sequel come from that.
What I understand is they are trying to do it.
I imagine it was going to take a while,
Obviously.
but that is a game I would love to see DLC for, which I doubt is going to happen. But some kind of sequel, even if it's a spin-off sequel where something's going off in the world. Or if they pull a Dragon Age and do a what events happened and
Possible Detroit Become Human sequel in the works.
Oh yeah,
And that's what comic book costs right now.
that would be very cool.
So what it says here.
Nothing yet. Words and speaking words. He's looking at him saying,
That's all right!
yeah. I hope that picked up.
Apparently they are doing it. Detroit Become Human, A Tale of Two Cities is what it's called.
Cool.
And it was released as a trailer on the 25th of May of 18.
Nice.
So,
Zachary says, what about Godzilla King of the Monsters?
no,
I don't think you've seen the trailer, have you?
nope.
I have seen the trailer. I have not seen the movie before it. But holy crap, the CGI is on point. And saying that, but damn, it looks good. Will I go see it? Probably not. But I am kind of excited to see more trailers of it because it just looks good.
And I'm not a movie buff, so
Yeah, this one doesn't see very many movies. I think you see about what, 2 to 3 movies a year, if that.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
Because I hate sitting idle.
I'm
And sitting in a movie theater is me sitting idle. I hate doing it.
I'm no more movie junkie. I watch them at work, whether it comes to Netflix or when they're on demand. I go see movies maybe 2 to 3 times a year. Might increase that depending on what comes out. Probably would make more original and less crappy movies.
Dragon Ball.
Right. Quit reskinning Hollywood. We're not that dumb.
Sonic.
Oh man, let's talk Sonic real quick because that's big right now. First reaction on the original trailer. What the fuck? That Sonic was scary with the baby teeth. When you have the, someone who's known from the comics and cartoons as the chili dog king, he's not eating those with baby teeth. The human teeth were scary.
To me, being a purist and God damn.
That's enough of that.
But being a purist and one who likes the originality of everything. Now,
Well, and I've seen on Facebook, I don't know if it's a real thing, but they said I've seen one picture where it says the white thing are goggles and not his actual eyes.
there's no fucking way.
I don't know.
I mean, if you look at the animation, you look at the games, Sonic does not wear goggles.
But it would make sense.
It would, but he doesn't wear goggles.
There might have been a fan art, I don't know.
But what I understand is they are going to fix it.
Yes, after 3 days of the trailer being out, the director came out on Twitter and said, "Thank you for the criticism and everyone's remarks about the trailer. They're going to fix it." They used the hashtag #FixItFast. They've got less than 6 months. 6 months was supposed to be the release date. I don't know much about theater and making, or not theater, but movies and making them. But that's all got to be out there at the theaters by then. So they've got less than that to get the animators to come back and redesign him.
Well, here's the thing. And having an animation artistic background, that's a lot of work. To fully reanimate one character can take up to a month per scene.
Right. And
If they're just changing little aspects of things, it could go faster.
Yeah.
But this right here, this is huge. I mean, this is a full-length feature film.
right. From what I'm understanding, I think they're going to try and keep the model, but change aspects like the teeth, the facial expressions, and hopefully they change his legs to a skinnier model than being more round.
Because, I mean, for those who have seen the original Sonic, I had it when it first came out. It did come with a Sega Genesis when it was brand new. I did have one. And I had the Sonic model. It came with a Sonic 1 and 2, and it came in it was a blue. It was a limited edition blue console. And seeing the original artwork, I can pull it up and show them. The original artwork is.
And hopefully, if they're bringing other characters, they're going to fix them too. Because I know people are hoping for a Tails. I know people are hoping for a Shadow. Shadow, I would expect at the end of the movie. Honestly, I know a lot of people are giving Jim Carrey crap for being Robotnik, but with that last scene where he's bigger formed, I think Jim Carrey's going to blow it out of the water.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're talking about someone who's played so many versatile roles of being serious, thriller, killer, Goofy from The Mask, to Cable Guy. There you go.
This is the original artwork for the original game. Now that's what it should look like.
Too bad I see that picture and the original song pops in my head. Anyway.
Yeah. Now I gotta do it.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of who his partner is because there was leaks of posters that was going to be Chris Pratt. Now it's some other fluke who I'm not a fan of personally.
Huh. I thought it was supposed to be.
I don't like him as an actor. So they're definitely going to need the Sonic to balance it out.
No, wrong one. Good one though.
That's the theme, isn't it? Title screen.
Mhm. That's Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's the first scene. So, and see within this movie, that's going to inflect a lot of the future movies if they're going to try and keep doing adaptations. That's it. Because Pokemon, that's already beautiful, First there was the freak out and then understanding of how and why they did it.
Yeah.
That could spark a huge
What was that copyright?
1991.
You weren't even a thought back then.
No, it wasn't.
The original 1991 design for it. Sorry, backtracked.
So hopefully that can spark good movie adaptations, which we all know when they try to adapt games into movies, it's a 99% failure. Doom, Blood Rain, Blood Rain, I don't know, I just know it didn't go well. Resident Evil was a big iffy. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they can redeem themselves or it's going to blow up in their faces.
You kind of took over, so I just went on Facebook.
My bad.
Facebook.
I gotta have my few moments.
I have no problem with this.
Let's see. What else was spoken? Yeah, not much. Zach, you brought up a good point. Why did they screw up Sonic in the first place? Honestly, you're talking about people working for money, not necessarily people who've been following a franchise and trying to stay true to it. A good example is with anime. I've talked to voice actors during panels and things. When voice actors go, especially for English, who go for these characters, they don't know who they're doing. They know nothing about, but some don't know anything about the show. They don't know anything about how the character feels and how they interact with the world. They know their lines, and that's it. I went and saw someone who did Attack on Titan. Knew almost nothing about Attack on Titan. Didn't barely know anything about their character. Didn't know anything going in.
Other than it was total garbage in the first place, and it never should have been brought to light.
All right. So, using that as an example for a broad spectrum, I imagine only a quarter of people who work for a film understand what the basis is. So there's never going to be that pure representation.
Well, and from an artistic standpoint, I mean, when I get an assignment, I don't know from 1 minute to the next what they're going to have me do. The last one, and I'll actually show you a picture of it. Oops, wrong button. I didn't know I was going to do that.
Let me get that.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't know I was going to do that from, I had 24 hours notice. So you need to do this particular character. Oh shit. Okay.
And you also got to remember, this isn't just one person working on the character. This is a team.
I know. But
Oh, I'm talking to like them.
Yeah.
So perfect representation isn't going to happen. I believe that was a big ball dropped on the director in the final lookers.
yeah. Well, a good example of how that system works. If anybody has ever seen the anime New Game, that is exactly how it works in that scene. You have character designers, you have story writers, you have sound people. Your main sound person hasn't seen the concept art yet. And if they have, it's a very rough sketch of what it's supposed to be. Good example is when Overwatch was made. The person who did, who was it that bitched about it? The guy who did Reinhardt, he didn't know what Reinhardt even looked like. He just came up with a voice and they designed it around it.
Yeah.
Diva, another one. She had no clue what her character looked like until I was like, oh, here's your character. This is who you just did all the voices for.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
Cute.
there's so many factors that we as an audience don't know. You know, we see it from the after effect of going, well, why this, why that? Many reasons. All we can do is give a voice.
Yeah, well, we can give our 2 cents and everything.
Right.
Either it can be taken into account or it can be thrown away. And this time with Sonic, it's actually becoming a, hey, we're going to fix this because people are voicing their opinion on how they don't like this.
Right. And I'll give the director mad props. Sorry. One of the few directors, to my knowledge, to ever go, oh crap, we screwed up. We need to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
The only other case I know was Harry Potter at the end when they did the epilogue of the characters showing up older. They did a test screen. Nothing but negative views. They said the makeup was terrible. It don't look right. They went back, redid the makeup, reshot it, and it turned out well.
But it's still, they figured it out early enough to where they can make subtle change. They can make some pretty good changes. But it's going to be down to the wire with their,
Yeah.
it was either that or they're going to have to push the.
And they would be smart. They would be smart to give themselves about at least another 3 months.
3 months to a year.
Give them a holiday release. It might be a little competitive, but
It'll become a pretty big thing because they did announce that they're going to fix it. On top of that, they're going to have to release a whole new trailer set because of the new designs. And it's a huge ball that they've got to fix in 6 months.
And we've also got, when that comes out, how's it going to turn out? Maybe for better or for worse.
Well, and that's when they need, like I said, they need to do a trailer. They need to do a re-release of a trailer. One trailer is all they need. They say, hey, when we already got the basic storyline, we need to see the character.
Let's see. You talk to them. See if there's any.
Don't do that. It sucks. But in the artistic standpoint, yes, it takes quite some time, and it's really kind of it's tedious when you get to having to go back and redesign a character you've already designed, and then they're saying, no, this is not what we want. And this is not what the audience wants. This is how you see it. as a. And the bad part is Sega approved of it, which was not good.
And I wasn't paying attention.
The Sega approved of the new Sonic design, which how I mean they had to send some blind idiot to come look at it because if you look at it, it's not accurate at all.
No. I mean, when you've got fan artists taking the picture and making it so much better,
So much more
you know,
pure.
and this is someone theoretically, they're not well known. They're not getting paid billions of dollars. It's just like, hey, here's my version. And it is spread across the internet. I just saw the picture again.
Wildly spread, actually.
And it looks amazing. And hopefully people don't get confused that that's what it's going to be.
Because it's not going to be that.
Right.
I
I mean, be smart, but
well, it would be. What did he say now?
the creator Sonic thanked the fans for making them fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great because he did see the error after it was pushed into his face.
Mhm.
Because when you get that much negative response out of that, or just something that like
The
that,
first trailer.
holy fuck.
I mean,
Well, look at Detective Pikachu, good example.
Mhm.
Everybody looked at it and went, "Whoa, this is not cool. Look at what they did to Lickitung. Look what they did to Meowth. Look what they did." So fucking what? It's a Pokemon thing. That's how they would probably look in real life.
right.
Sonic, on the other hand, is no cartoon. I mean, there's no way. I mean, a good example. I got a stuffed hedgehog over there. It looks like the real thing, and there's no way that that's gonna work.
Right. I mean, and here, big thing is like with Pokemon, they're based on animals initially. It's either an animal or an item.
Well, look.
And they can get the perfect scale. Oh, that's a lizard. We'll make it look reptilian.
Well, I mean, Pikachu, a mouse electric.
Yeah.
It looks like a cute little mouse with lightning bolts, and whatever. And the Eevee, fox type.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a cute little fox. I mean, but it's what it would look like as the creator saw it. And people are taking it and going, "Oh my God, this is awful." But no, Sonic is awful. And that's it from an artist standpoint. That is blah.
Yeah, you take something, make it, bipedal. And, his shape was just very cartoony, very outlandish. And they're trying like, oh, let's make that realistic.
Yeah.
You gotta try and stick with the source.
Yeah. Well, it's over here somewhere. I know it is. There it is.
Excuse me.
Found it.
Oh, you're watching.
There is no way that's bipodal.
Mm-hmm.
No freaking way. And no. You're going to have to make it cartoony to make it work.
Yeah. You can't make it super realistic.
Speaking of which, I just tag off of it.
Now you got scissors and knives all over the place. But, we have hit the 1 hour mark.
Yep, we have. That's okay. We can keep going. I hear you. But either way, you just got to look at it from an artistic standpoint and from the fan standpoint. Because there's millions on millions of fans that look for originality over what, some jackass behind a computer will look at, and think, well, that jackass behind the computer, of course, is going to be the artist for the character development. But in that sense, you got to think of your fans too.
Right, because these are people who put money into it for the last couple decades,
Well, 30 years. I mean,
of buying comics,
well, there's comics, there's
games,
manga,
shows,
games, animes, there's American cartoons.
so many figures and stuff that make it look great. So, but what I'm getting to the point is you got all these people buying into it. And all of a sudden you got someone that we see is getting paid. We see something as far as that, they're getting paid for it, they don't care. They're just going to push it out, try and make a buck, and call it good.
Well, like, it's me looking at you, knowing damn well you don't have an artistic background. Saying, here's $1 million, create a show, draw it yourself.
Yeah, I'll make it the best I can. They don't like it, screw it. I just made $1 million.
And he can take the money and run, or he can look at the fan base and say, okay, maybe I should do something different.
Right.
What's he going to do? He's going to hire somebody like me and say, hey, can you fix what I fucked up? And that's how I would do it.
And what's sad is, all these, before they come up with the final design, they got to go through, hundreds of different concepts. I'm almost scared of what the concepts were. Or if there was a concept that was skipped, they're like, oh, this is pretty close, but it's too cartoony. We don't want that.
Right.
And now someone's kicking themselves in the ass going, shit, that's what we should have went with.
Yeah, exactly. But either way, like he said, we are over the hour mark now, and we do have a couple errands to run, even though it's 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
And we need to get those done ASAP. That and we've got shut the plan, and we can. I don't know about him, but I know I can get on at least once in a while and chat. And I can do it regularly, but I'm not sure how regularly I would do it.
I always want to make sure you have something to talk about.
But I would like, and this is on him too, because we have to use both of our phones for it, do some video of us going to like a con. That way you can see what we're doing. He's got pictures, how I got pictures of the panel that we did at NakaCon. I'm looking it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm just checking all this stuff.
Because he was super excited about us doing the panel. And that's us testing it. More testing.
I think I got a picture of the huge screen we got to work with.
We do. Somebody found Goblin Slayer. And then the massive screen we had to deal with. And yes, that is a K-On background if you can't see it on my computer. And I think this is during the panel, actually. So we had, I think, a grand total, because they counted them up for us, we had a grand total of 60-some people show up.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good for somebody who's first starting. And here we go. Now, the bottom part you're not going to be able to read. It says animated blood and gore 18 plus 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m.
Yep.
We actually were, what I understand, a pretty decent hit. We did have a few empty seats, but about 63 people came in according to them. And I think we got like 20-some reference cards.
And the biggest problem is Naka.
Yeah.
They tried a new system with their lineup of, let's line up on the way other side of the convention center and then march to where we're going to be instead of line up where we need to be. And I'm pretty sure that drove enough people to go, nah, no thanks, I'm going home.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the way they did it this year was kind of bass backwards, if you ask me.
To be honest, if I wanted to go see an 18 plus panel and they did that to me, I just would have said, screw it, I'm going home.
Yep.
I'm not standing in a line for half an hour.
Well, and one of my friends stood in line for 2 hours to come see my hour and a half long panel, and he said it was great. He said they had fun doing it. He said for our first time in NakaCon, it was pretty well planned and it worked out fairly well. The only complaint we really got was because of their PA system wasn't up to par. And I told Jason we need to, because you can see in the cart over there, there's 2 giant speakers in there. One of them is a PA.
And just to make a good point, this is how far we were speaking from the mics. This is how close we needed to be completely heard.
And even then, it wasn't really audible.
Right.
And I don't project well anyway. So I told Jason we just need to hook up our PA because we know how loud that thing is.
Yeah.
So, and we know how close we need to be and how it works out in between everybody. So it's a matter of, well, we need to test more.
Yeah.
And really get into it and really fine tune everything. But either way, yeah, we just we had a blast doing it, and hopefully next year they allow us to come back and we'll be even better.
Yeah.
Because we want our panels to be well known. Because trust me, I'm the one doing all the planning on them. I'm putting days of work, if not months, of work into each of these panels, and I think I've got 6 prepared total. And yeah, we're wanting to make our panels well known, and we want it to be as clear, and we want it to be as fun as possible.
Agreed.
And when people actually participate, that's what really makes a lot of fun. So, but anyway, hour and 12 minutes. Yeah, we better sign out.
So.
But thanks for sitting with us. We're gonna try to do this more regularly because it is kind of fun. And as soon as we get more and more stuff taken care of, we'll start doing more and more stuff.
Yeah.
But one of these days, we're gonna have to pull out our cosplays and show them what our cosplays are about. And we'll really, we like to show everybody what we're capable of.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, till next time, we will see you later.
Take it easy, everybody.
Come on. There it is.